Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Those who are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel. Those who already subscribed, watch my videos, like my videos, share my videos, and please encourage my videos. In this video, we are going to answer for State Level Preparatory Science 2023 Part A Physics. First, let us answer the physics part. So the first question of the physics, that is MCQ question, is the first MCQ question in physics is the device that convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. Electric generator, electric motor, galvanometer, rheostat. So which will convert electrical energy into mechanical energy? That is electric motor. So for first question, option B, electric motor is the right answer. Then second MCQ question is the element used in making solar cell is iron, zinc, oxygen, silicon. The right answer is option D, silicon. So silicon is used in making solar cells. Then coming to third question, at the time of short circuit, the current in the circuit reduces substantially, does not change, increases heavily, vary continuously. So at the time of short circuit, the current in the circuit increases heavily. Option C, increases heavily. So this is the answer. Option C is the answer for the third question. Now let us move for the second main fourth question. The fourth question is, what is electric current? So the flow of electric charges, is called electric current. The rate of flow of electric charges is called electric current. I is equal to Q by T. Now let us move for fifth question. A bar magnet is inserted into a coil and withdrawn as shown in the figure. Mention the principle that found here. So the principle used here is electromagnetic induction. Or simply we can call it as EMI. That is electromagnetic induction. Now let us move for sixth one, that is third main. So moorne main gogana, that is 2 marks question. Draw the schematic diagram of electric circuit comprising electric cell, bulb, ammeter and plug key. So one bulb irbeku. So one simple electric circuit na bariyana. So this is bulb and this is a cell anta heliyane, electric cell, positive terminal, negative terminal. Then ಒಂದು plug key ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, this is the plug key, and one ammeter ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, ammeter should be always connected in series. So this is the simple electric circuit. So now let us move for the next question, that is seventh question. The seventh question is, observe the given figure, name the eye defect indicated in this figure and mention the lens used to correct this defect. What are the reason for this defect anta helidane. So kottiro figure nalli observe the figure and name the eye defect anta helidane. So the image is formed in front of the retina anta bandaga, so it is the name of the that is eye defect is called myopia. So it is a name of a defect which is called as myopia. The name of the defect is called myopia. Okay, then mention the lens used to correct this defect anta ide. Ee defect na correct madadikke ನಾವು ಬಳಸುವಂತಹ lens, it is concave lens. Okay, second one finished. What are the reason for this defect anta ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. ಈ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. ಆ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಕಾರಣ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ಒಂದು, first one, the main reason for this defect is, the first one is elongation of the eyeball. elongation of the eyeball. ಇದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕಾಸು. ಎರಡನೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಣ, ಎಕ್ಸೆಸಿವ್ ಕರ್ವೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ the lens. Excessive curvature of the lens. So these are the two reasons that you have to give for this question. So ಇದು ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇನ್ನ ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋಂಥ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋಂಥ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಒಂದು ಐ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡನೇದು ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಮೂರನೇದು ಯಾವ ಲೆನ್ಸನ್ನ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ತ್ರೀ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋಣ 8th ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ 8th ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೀಗಿದೆ, ರೈಟ್ ದ 4 ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಡ್ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಗುಡ್ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾಲೋರಿಫಿಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಲೋರಿಫಿಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಒಂದು. ಎರಡನೇದು ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕಲ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎಕೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ. ದೆನ್ it should be easy to store and transport. So it should be easy to store and transport. So these 4 is enough. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ 2 marks ಕೇಳಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟು ಸಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್ ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಡ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಓವರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾಸಿಲ್ ಫ್ಯೂಯಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಓವರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾಸಿಲ್ ಫ್ಯೂಯಲ್ಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಏರ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, it leads to global warming, it leads to greenhouse effect, then it causes diseases related to respiratory, that is asthma. ಸೊ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎನಫ್. 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟು ಸಾಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ 9th ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ 9th ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನದರ್ ಮೇನ್, 4th ಮೇನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸೆಟಪ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್. This is AB aluminum rod, this is the stand, and this is the horseshoe magnet, and this aluminum rod is connected to the wire and it is connected to a cell, it is connected to a battery. That means this is the current carrying conductor, and this current carrying conductor is placed in between the poles of the magnet. That means the current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವೀಗ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬರೋಣ. ವೆನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ ಶೋನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಿಗರ್, ವೆನ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ the current flows through aluminum rod, that is from positive terminal of battery to B, from B to A. ಸೊ ಬಿ ಇಂದ ಎಗೆ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಬಿ ಇಂದ ಎಗೆ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆದಾಗ ದ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ರಾಡ್ will get magnetized. That means around aluminium rod magnetic field is produced. Around aluminium rod magnetic field is produced. Now aluminium rod acts like a magnet, but already a permanent magnet, that is horseshoe magnet is there. Between two magnets, either there will be force of attraction, or force of repulsion. Due to this aluminium rod will get displaced. In one direction. This shows that whenever a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, it experiences mechanical force, which is the principle of motor. So like this we have to explain it. So idara ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ explain ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ 9th question. Now let us move for the next question. So next question ಏನಿದೆ 10th one ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so draw the ray diagram to show the image formed by a concave mirror when the object is kept between C and F of the mirror with the help of ray diagram. Mention the position and the nature of the image formed ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So now let us draw the ray diagram for this one. So now let us draw the ray diagram for the 10th question. So this is concave mirror. This is the principal axis. This is the pole of the mirror. This is principal focus, and this is center of curvature. So now the object is kept in between C and F. Now the object we are keeping in between C and F. So AB is the object. When light falls on the object, the light ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it passes through principal focus. Now this is one. Then again nodi idu in between C and F andre second position. The image should be formed in the fourth position. Idu first position, second position, third position, fourth position. The image should formed behind center of curvature. Now the light ray which passes through principal focus, after reflection It is parallel to principal axis. Now where the two light rays meet, there the image is formed. So this is the image, A dash, B dash is the image. Now let us write what they ask, the position, nature of the image anta kelidane. First let us write the position. So position of the image is formed behind, center of curvature. Image is formed behind center of curvature, that is C. One. Next, what is the nature of the image? The image is real and inverted. The real image is always inverted, so inverted image is formed. So like this we have to draw the ray diagram for this one. Now we are moving for the 11th question. So now let us answer the 11th question. The 11th question is, explain the experiment conducted by Newton to show that white light contains 7 colors. So ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದು internal choice question ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. Explain the relation between color of the scattered light in the atmosphere and the size of the scattered particle. On the basis of this relation, explain the reason for the color of the sky. So now let us answer both the questions. So ಮೊದಲನೇ question answer ಮಾಡೋಣ. 11th ಅಲ್ಲಿ, explain the experiment conducted by Newton to show that white light contains 7 colors. So now let us explain this question. So now Newton, what he has done is, so through a small opening he made the white light to pass through through this small opening, and he made that light to fall on the prism 1. This is prism 1 and this is prism 2. So one prism is kept like this and another prism is kept inverted. So this is the screen where he got the white light. So now let us explain this experiment. So now so Newton he kept two identical prisms close to each other, one erect and the other, idu erect ide, idu inverted, and the other in an inverted position as shown in the figure. The light gets dispersed when it passes through light in the sense white light, when it is passed through the first prism. When it is passed through the first prism, so the white light will get dispersed. Dispersion agide, is dispersed. Then the second prism receives all the seven colored light rays from the first prism and recombines them into the original, ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ಗಳು ರೀಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆದವು, ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ವೈಟ್ ಲೈಟ್. So this observation This observation shows that light, that is white light, is made up of 7 colors. White light is made of 7 colors. So this shows that white light is made up of 7 colors. So screen ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ white light ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ white light ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಮಿಗೆ ಬಂತು, ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಮಿಗೆ ಬಂತು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಮಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವೈಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ವೈಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 7 ಕಲರ್ಸ್ and if you add all the 7 colors you will get white color. This is shown by Sir Isaac Newton. Now in this only one more internal choice question is there. So now let us answer that question also. So ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. Explain the relation between the color of the scattered light in the atmosphere and the size of the scattered light particle ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So color of the light ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ the colored light having shorter wavelength, the colored light having shorter wavelength will scatter. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಲೈಟ್ನ ಕಲರ್ ಲೈಟಿನ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಲಿನ ಸೈಜನ್ನು ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ the size of the particle will be small. So small ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಲು ಆ ಲೈಟ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲಿನ ಸೈಜು ತುಂಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಎ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ and it scatters a light of shorter wavelength. ಸೊ ಕಡಿಮೆ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಲೈಟನ್ನು ಅದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ಲೂ, ವೈಲೆಟ್, ಇಂಡಿಗೋ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ವೇವ್ಲೆಂತ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಲೈಟ್ಗಳು ಇವು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್, ಅವು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೌ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ವೈ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೈ ಅಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗು ಅವರ್ ಐಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಟು blue color. Now let us explain why the sky appears blue. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದರೆ, the air molecules, ನೋಡಿ air molecules, so they are smaller particles. The air molecules in the atmosphere have small size, so they scatter a light of shorter wavelength, that is blue, indigo and violet. Blue, indigo and violet. Our eyes are being more sensitive to blue color, so more prominently than violet. Thus the color of the sky the color of the sky appears blue. So like this we have to explain this question. So now let us move for the next question. So the 12th question is, in that one two questions are there. This is 4 marks question. The resistor R1 having a resistance of 2 ohm and R2 having a resistance of 4 ohm and R3 having a resistance of again 4 ohm are parallelly connected in an electric circuit in that comprises of 6 volts battery. So voltage is equal to 6 volts. Then calculate the total resistance in the circuit and the total current flowing in the circuit. So ಒಂದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎರಡನೇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 1/Rp is equal to 1/R1 plus 1/R2 plus 1/R3. So all the three are connected in parallel. 1/Rp is equal to 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. So 1/Rp is equal to, so 4 is the LCM. So 2 ones are the 4, 2s are. So 4 ones are the 1s are plus 4 ones are the 1s are. So 1/Rp is equal to 1 2s are 2, 1 1s are 1, 1 1s are 1. 2 plus 1 become 4/4. 4 1s are 4 1s are. Reciprocal for 1/Rp is Rp. Reciprocal of 1/1 is 1. Therefore, the total circuit resistance is 1 ohm. So 1 ohm bantu total circuit resistance. ಈಗ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ 1 ohm, voltage is equal to 6 volts, then current is equal to question mark. According to Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. So I is equal to V andre 6, R andre 1. Therefore the current that flowing through the circuit is 6 ampere. So like this we have to answer A question. So idrolagade B question ide, let us answer that B question. So one more numerical is there. 200 joules of heat is produced. So 200 joules means H is equal to 200 joules. Then produced each second. So T is equal to 1 second. In a 8 ohm resistance, R is equal to 8 ohm. Now we have to calculate what is the potential, find the potential difference across the resistor. So we have to calculate V. So V na naviga calculate ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. So now let us calculate what will be the V. Now let us apply Joule's law. H is equal to I square RT. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ I square. I square is equal to H by RT. So I square is equal to H andre 200. Resistance is 8. Time is 1 second. 8 1s are 8 2s are 16. 4 miktu 8 5s are 40. So I is equal to square root of 25. So I is equal to 5 ampere. So I 5 ampere bantu. ಈಗ by using I and R, I is equal to 5 ampere. So resistance is equal to 8 ohm. Now we have to calculate what is the potential difference. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. V is equal to I andre 5, R andre 8. So V is equal to 8 5 is 40 volts. So potential difference is 40 volts. So like this we have to calculate. So what is the potential difference of the that circuit? So now of that across the resistor. So now we have answered for 12th one. Now we have to answer for the last question of physics part, that is 13th question. Write the differences between concave lens and convex lens. So concave ಮತ್ತೆ convex lens ನ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕಾನ್ವೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕಾನ್ಕೇವ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ಇದು 13th ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಇದು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೀಗ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸು ಕಾನ್ವೆಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. it is thick at the center and thin at the edges ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರೋಣ ಕಾನ್ಕೇವ್ಗೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ thin at the center and thick at the edges ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಕಾನ್ವೆಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕನ್ವರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಲೆನ್ಸ್. Convex lens is a converging lens. Concave lens is a diverging lens. So these are the two differences between concave lens and convex lens. So idrolage innu one question ide. A ray of light in air enters obliquely into water. Does the light ray bend towards the normal or away from the normal? So why anta kelidane. So now let us answer this question. So now this is air medium and this is water medium. When the light enters from air medium to water medium, this is incident ray and this is the normal ray. Idu normal ray. So now we know that when light enters from air medium is a rarer medium, air medium to water medium. So water is a denser medium. So when light enters from air medium to water medium, the light ray bends towards the normal. Because ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೋಣ. ಇದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the light ray will bend towards the normal ಕಡಿಕೆ light ray bend ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. The light ray is bending towards the normal because the refractive index of air is less than the water. When light enters to water medium, its speed decreases due to more refractive index. So refractive index ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. refractive index is inversely proportional to speed. As a refractive index increases, speed decreases. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ, ಸ್ಪೀಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ವಾಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಸ್ಪೀಡು ಕಮ್ಮಿ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಏರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಟು ವಾಟರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ರೇರರ್ ಟು ಡೆನ್ಸರ್, ದ ಲೈಟ್ ray definitely it move towards the normal because due to change in speed. Why the speed changes? Due to different refractive index. So like this we have to answer this question. Now we have completed all the questions related to physics part. Now let us move for chemistry part.